Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I did this makeup look that I'm wearing here. It is just a very simple kind of copper toned warm eye and then these beautiful bright orange coral lips. If this is a look that you would be interested in learning how to do, then go ahead and keep on watching. And if you're new here to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to me before you go. Leave me a comment, give me a like, and I think that's all. Go ahead and keep on watching. We're going to do a really fresh, bright spring makeup look. I don't want anything too heavy in the eyes. I do know that I want to do a really bright kind of orange peach coral lips, so we're gonna start with that and do the eyes. I think I want to do something kind of peachy, coppery on the eyes, so let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to be using the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation in the color Light 48. I want to do something kind of peachy, coppery, a little bit bronze. I don't want anything too dark or on my eye today because I really want my focus to be my bright lips. So the two shades that I have in mind are Thick from the Naked 3 palette. That's this one here. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a really beautiful kind of coppery shade. And Chopper from the Naked 2 palette. And they're pretty much identical. This one is a little bit more orangey, I think. So I think that is the one I'm going to go with. Okay, I changed my mind. I'm going to go with this one, Chopper from the Naked 2 palette. I'm going to start with some Scotch tape on the outer corner of my eye, just because I really like a really sharp line at the edge of my eyeshadow. I'm going to go in with a little bit of powder on the eyelids just because I find it easier to blend when they're not sticky from my foundation and my primer. So I'm just using the CoverGirl Loose Translucent Powder in Translucent Fair. Most of the palettes I own are the Naked ones, and I just find that any look I'm trying to get, I can get from these 4 palettes. So that's what I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using the MAC 217 to do all of my blending and a flat top synthetic brush to place the color where I want it to go. I'm going to start with the color Naked from the Naked 1 palette. If you don't know what that looks like, it's this color here. Just a basic kind of nude brown. And a little bit in my crease, just as a transition shade. And then I'm going to go ahead with that MAC 217 and blend that out. Now that I've got that as just on the outer corner in the crease a little bit, just as a transition shade, it's not very dark, so I'm going to go ahead in with that same Naked palette in the color Buck, which I'm almost out of. And it is this color here, just a little bit darker of a matte brown. And this is mostly going to go on the outer V, a little bit in the crease as well. And then with that MAC 217, just going to go back in and blend that up. Okay, I think that's as dark as I'm going to go. I'll put the lid color on and then maybe take it a little bit darker, but I really wanted them to be really bright. So I'm going to go in with the color Chopper on the lid from the Naked 2 palette, and it is this color here. Just a really nice kind of orangey, coppery color. And to get the most color pigment I can from that, I'm going to spray my brush with a little bit of setting spray. Okay, so to give that a really soft, smooth gradient, I'm going to go back in with that color Buck from the Naked One palette, just a little bit on my outer corners just to smooth out those lines. And then back in with that MAC 217 to blend that out. Okay, and then to lighten it up just a little bit, I'm going to go in with the color Booty Call from the Naked 2 palette. That's this one here. And I'm just going to use my finger to get the most color payoff that I can. And I'm just going to pop that right on the center of my eye just to lighten it up a little bit. Okay, so that's going to be it for the eyes for me. I'm going to go ahead and remove that tape. And as you can see, there's just a really nice crisp line. Then I'm going to go ahead and go in with my second layer foundation. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer for under my eyes. Okay, then I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder, and I'm going to use the yellow shade here, this one, underneath my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to use that same powder I used for my eyelid before I did my eyeshadow, and it's just the CoverGirl Loose Powder. This is my favorite powder. I usually go in quite heavy-handed with my powder. I don't know why, I just tend to, and then when I'm done my makeup, I'll go in with a setting spray to absorb all that excess powder. Like I said, heavy-handed with the powder. Okay, now that I've powdered, I'm going to go and use my NYC Smooth Skin, sorry, it's my mom. I'm going to go in with my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzer in the color 720 Sunny. For blush, I'm going to use my 10 color palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to use this color here. Can you see that? I'm going to use that with a angled brush. Next I'm going to go ahead and fill in my eyebrows. I fill mine in using the color Whiskey from the Naked palette, and that's this color here. Now that I have my eyebrows done, I'm going to go ahead and curl my eyelashes to prep them for my fake eyelashes. These are the Kiss eyelashes in the number 03, and they look like this. These lashes are also really great for beginners because they have a very, very tiny, really lightweight band that, you know, feels like really nothing on your eyelid. So if you're new to lashes or have really sensitive eyes like I do, these lashes are great. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop a little bit of lash glue on those and put those on. Okay, now that those are almost fully dry, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Lash Sensations Mascara and just pop that on to kind of conceal my eyelashes and make my real eyelashes blend with the fake ones. To finish off the eyes, now that I have the fake eyelashes on and my mascara on, I'm going to go in with the color Whiskey from the Naked Smoky palette and just run that a little bit under the lash line. Okay, so that'll complete my eyeshadow for me. I'm happy with how that turned out. It's kind of peachy, coppery, a little bit bronze, but not too overwhelming. I think the eyelashes are a really nice touch, just make my eyes look really kind of soft and sweet. Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and do the star of the show, my coral orange lips. And then for my lips, I'm going to be using this Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip stain in the color See If I Care, which I thought is perfect for a spring look with Easter right around the corner. And it is this beautiful kind of orangey coral shade. And if you are interested in seeing my opinion on these lip stains, then I will go ahead and link that video down below. It should be uploaded by now. If not, then stay tuned for that review and swatch. So there is that. I think it is just a beautiful kind of orangey peach coral color. I'm going to go ahead and top that off with my Wet n Wild Mega Slicks lip gloss in the color Great Correlation. And that's going to be it for me. This is my finished look. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I really love the bright orange lips with the kind of soft, more warm toned eyes. Thank you so much for watching. I want to apologize if there is some weird background noises that are in that video, and for this kind of situation behind me, I'm in the middle of moving. We move out in 2 weeks, so everything is kind of in a shamble right now, so I do apologize for that. But thank you so much for watching this video. If it's something you liked, please don't forget to give me a like. That lets me know that this is a video that you would like to see more of, and that'll help me decide on what to film next. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I would love to have you. Share this video, leave me a comment, and let me know what you guys would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching. I just got lip gloss on my hand. It's just this gloss is so glossy.